to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UTEP Miners, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Miners will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wolverines offense has the ball first today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy didn't.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes a catch at the 20. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Quick. Oh, he spun him again. Finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Miners offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Out of the gun, the inside kick. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got his man across the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Quick strike complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And the Miners want to move quickly. They just keep firing. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. He'll pull it on the read. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. This crowd knows when to bring it. He's got it on the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Give to the single back. It's working and poking and prodding and finding its way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Marsh. Breaks into the open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try the run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders on 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Got his man on the right. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets rid of it. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Snagged out of the air. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. Quickly out to the tight end. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. After that last completion, it's second down. And some room to work.
And now the offense just said, oh, you don't think he's going to run it? You're not going to account for him? I'll do that. Great job taking advantage of the numbers. When you're an offense and you have a quarterback that can do this occasionally, it just puts that little bit of doubt in my head, makes me play it a little bit more on defense.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Back to pass on second down. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Niners. Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Central Michigan has the lead right now. Mount Pleasant has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Bowling Green. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
He leaves it with his back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That's reeled in. It's marked. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. So now it's second and long. The give to the left. Running to Green. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Wolverines will have it first and 10. Might as well give it to him again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Wolverines started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Owens. They will score! Touchdown, Michigan! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
The Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And as he throws, finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Takes it on the return. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Looking for room. It's Montgomery. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. There he goes. He's brought down the run of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Runs through a tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Miners want to crank the tempo. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Gets it out fast. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Quickly complete. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
The Wolverines will boot it away to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, This is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and
he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting in at tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Handoff from the gun. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun. Wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the change for a 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Montgomery. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Montgomery. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Wolverines are on the move. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. The play-action fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win in David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Lofts one deep down the right side. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Looking
what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Cincinnati. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the handoff. Hard running there. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The Miners will line up to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner will be brought down. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First down here for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up second down.
Sends it back in motion. To the air on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Montgomery. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Trying play action. Grab near the marker. It's Cox. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. He leaves it with the back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Wolverines. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And honestly, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
UTEP 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
The Miners will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. From the gun, running back on the move. At the 40, there he goes. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
He's got an open man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. The give to the back. Sweet cut there. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And here's the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. And the Miners line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting him with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Going to the running game. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stewart. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. Spins away from the defender. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. They're trailing by 9 to Louisville. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off play action. Working that left side now. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. The screen, and watch out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Myers on the move. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Baldwin, they throw the eye into it.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Inside the 25. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
UTEP 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. On the run, it's Montgomery. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.